everybody, how you doing out there? This is the Bionic Mole, and I'm back after a short break. I've started a new world, and I want to take you on a little tour. So if you want to, follow me. And oh yeah, before I forget, there's going to be another dope track by my man Czech-Won at the end. Make sure you check that out. Alright, this is the first thing I want to show you, the villager breeder. This is the key to pretty much everything I've got built so far. And in a later episode, I will show you the design and how it works and everything like that. But for now, I just want to show it to you and touch on it. And here it is. Got 4 villagers ready to rock and roll. And this leads back to the base, so let's go back to the base and see what's happening there. So this is where the villagers end up after they leave the villager breeder into the cave. You can see it's pretty much just a cave. We got a little furnace set up over here. We got some storage on the wall over there. And these are the first tools. These are the first tools that I used, made out of wood, and my fishing rod, and the first enchanted pickaxe I made. I put them on the wall there for show. And so I got a couple wither skeletons and their swords on display also. So here's the courtyard. And first thing I want to show you is the library. The main reason for the villager breeder over there. And I've got all these villagers working for me here, and they have all the enchantments that you want. You got mending, flame, fortune, a bunch of silk touch. These chests here are full of paper to sell. And as you can see, all the stuff you could want. And here's my library. Another villager spot up here. We got a couple farms up here for crops. We got wheat growing right now. We got a couple pet iron golems over there. In this spot right here, the chickens in here, and they lay eggs and fill up these chests right here. And then we sell all those crops and eggs to my farmers. I got 2 each of wheat, carrot, potato, and beetroot, and it's the main source of my emeralds. One more spot to show you. Then I have some villagers right back here. In this door up here, we have the clerics. And they're ready to sell rotten flesh to and buy all the stuff: glowstone, redstone, lapis, and of course pearls. And I put it right next to this spider spawner, and I got it hooked up to this light. Turn the light off. And then we have spiders, and get your looting 3 out, and boom. So yeah, this is the cleric spot. Got it decorated with some paintings, and yeah, that's that. So alright, let's head back to the main spot. Some other things to show you. This right here is bone meal. I put all the extra seeds in there, and then out pops bone meal. So that's it for the villagers, and the reason for the villager breeder. Well, let's go down here and take a closer look at some of this stuff. This block right here is world spawn. You got the nether portal right there. Down there is the mine, and I got a map of some of the stuff I've mapped out. And this right here is a textile mill. I don't have any sheep in it right now, but I got a spot for all different colors of wool, and automatically shear them and fill up chests. All I gotta do is get sheep. Back here in this little hut, I'll finish the path at some point. Up in this hut right here, we have the zombie spawner down here. Alright, so this is where my zombie spawner is. And we got a couple zombies right there. And so yeah, you got regular zombies if you want. Get your looting 3 out, boom, kill them. But I also added this to make it a Trident farm. So we'll let that work for a minute. And so yeah, I got my enchanting table down here because it's pretty much where I get most of my XP. So then I get my tridents. And see, I got some good enchanted tridents right now. And some empty ones. But yeah, this is it so far down here. I got a couple paintings down here to dress it up a little bit. A furnace to smelt down all the iron and gold armor that they drop, and the tools, and then this of course is a trash can. So yeah, this is my little zombie spawners spot down here. Oh yeah, there we go. Got some drown now. Then you just whack away at them with your looting 3. All the rotten flesh. Oh, and another trident. Alright, so that's that for that spot. Another spot I want to show you is over here. Some big jungle trees growing around there. Up here I have a horse stable. I have 3 horses that I like. This one was the first one I had, my trusty steed. And this one's my fast one, Charlemagne. And this one right here is my favorite. That's the same name as Alexander the Great's horse. But he's my favorite. And yeah, pretty much have some golden carrots in there. I like to feed them, matter of fact. Just give them all something to eat here. Alright, oh, let's show you this right here. I got a caravan of llama, and so these guys carry paper from my paper mill, which I'm about to show you, to the back of the library, and it feeds right into those chests back there. So let me go show you the paper mill. Alright, see behind these doors I got a couple creepers trapped, and I'm waiting for a thunderstorm so I can charge them up. And underneath the ground here I have a couple mobs trapped ready to go, and so I can blow them up and get their skulls. But I'm waiting for a thunderstorm. Hasn't had one of them in a long time, so it's ready to go. Yeah, this is how I trap them, right down the hole into the ground. So now I'll show you the paper mill. So this is the paper mill. Turn it on. 0-tick sugar farm. Designed by navynexus. Put a link in the description for that. It's definitely not my design, and yeah, look at all the sugar cane this thing pumps out. Over here I have my potion brewer. got almost all the ingredients. I'm missing a few, like glistening melon, which I have. I just have to bring it over. Some rabbit's feet, some turtle shells, and of course dragon's breath. And so the last thing I want to show you is the unfinished also, but ready to go. I just need the animal, but the cow breeder for some leather to get books. I just need to throw some cows in here and we're ready to rock and roll. Just put them in there, breed them up, they fall down in the hole and come out here, and then yeah, ready for slaughter. But just gotta throw some cows in there. Alright, so that's about it. Like I said, I showed you a bunch of stuff, and in later episodes I will touch on how I built them and the designs, and if I got designs from somewhere else, I'll tell you about that. But so as the sun sets, thank you for joining me.
Check out my melody, deadly with the pen, this is the remedy. A classic break from 1970, digging the crate, sipping on bubble tea. Act like you know I'm done with overcomplicating the flow, so check it out, yo. Check out my melody, I rely on these beats heavily. JBs to BGs to Chuck D and Public Enemy. MCs think this a felony, but the best don't get the best of me. Above it all, do damage when I drop. And take it for what you will, my skills in killing mics, no competition. Channel my essence with the rhyming concha apparitions. Rappers split at intermission, cause they see who won, who really spit. Never rocked a pair of Tim's Adidas, I be kicking. Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Please, I'm the meanest rap elitist, undefeated since a fetus. Rappers burn when things get heated. Shit is fire like a phoenix from the ashes of the Bronx. Student of the funk, don't mess with whack beats, that shit is bomb.
Dude, I just cranked that through my fucking surround sound. 400 watts through my phone, Bluetooth. It was killer, dude.
Strictly for my honorees, I drop these homilies, lyrically disarming armies with these harmonies. On your knees, I swing the mic cord like the sword of Damocles. Spice my jeans with bioluminescence, deadly venom's legend. Second generation, great naked ape and iridescent. Crossbred with gorillas in the mist, in the depths of the abyss. Calmer than the floor of the Atlantic. Flow is steep, your talk is cheap. When I rap, I write my bars in Sanskrit. I can't quit. Biters treat this track like it's a banquet. They're like, ooh yeah, Czech-Won, do that rap shit, do that rap shit, till they lower in the casket. Doing it. Where my big dogs, where my mastiffs? You bunch of has-beens, you ain't a has-been, you never was. See you at the club like you're famous, standing next to us. How you gonna test when you've forgotten what the lesson was? You ain't competitors, you ain't impressing us.
Good stuff, man. You need some chick or some kind of high vocals in the background, like da-da. You're doing that kind of tempo? So you like so you like you're doing that kind of tempo? You're doing that kind of tempo?
Check out my melody, disciple of the greats. Walk barefoot through the desert, spreading the gospel of the breaks. Walk with Bobby Womack across 110th. The Castor Bunch, the Bongo Band, Babe Ruth the Mexican. Isaac Hayes, Herbie Hancock, Donny Hathaway. Gil Scott-Heron, Grover Washington, and Marvin Gaye. The Fatback Band, James Brown, Rick, James Prince. Papa don't take no mess, spend his last 10 on a game of skins. Check out my melody, I'm deadly with the pen. Swimming in these beats like I've been gripping an orca's dorsal fin. Through force of will, these dorsal pin, of course offensive thoughts of pour out. I go all out, by now you know what I'm about. Flow untouchable, go ahead and rock this. Short shot to the back of your recipient like cock this. Flawless execution of my thoughts to your dome, no accomplice. You feel it in your bones, mission accomplished.
It was killer, dude.